Hey everyone, your host Cy Smith. Want to shoot this video to talk about Blacktown, Chicago, and also all the zip codes across Black Chicago. So Blacktown, Chicago is different than Black Chicago. Black Chicago is all the black neighborhoods throughout Chicago, and then Blacktown is specific to 63rd Street to Marquette, and from California all the way to the Expressway. So I just put this flyer up so people can see the boundaries of Blacktown. And we talked about the purpose of Blacktown is just like Chinatown, Greektown, and Little Italy. It's for their cultural, academic, economic, and spiritual enrichment. That's why you have Chinatowns, Greektown, and Little Italy. So anyone that have a problem with a Blacktown having an academic, cultural, economic enrichment should look at, they should question themselves that you don't want to see black people with that. So I just want to make that right up front so people will know there's absolutely nothing wrong with a Blacktown, and that does not and should not threaten anyone. Never will you hear any hate coming from me or the Blacktown Chicago effort and movement. There's no room for hate. We love everyone, but we recognize the need to have this cultural, academic, social, financial, spiritual movement of us being there for each other and loving each other. And so that's going to open up doors for tourists. Other people will come to Blacktown because they want to experience the exhibits we're going to have. So I'm looking forward to that. So in Chicago, there's 20 zip codes, 6 on the west side, 6 on the south side, and 8 on the southeast side. Each zip code has a linkage to a different African country. Each zip code has a linkage to a different African country. So for instance, 606, the west side of Chicago is linked to the western part of Africa. So for instance, Ghana is Little East Garfield Park. Senegal is Little North Lawndale is Little Senegal. And it goes on. So 6 western part countries in the continent of Africa is linked to the 6 zip codes on the west side. South side, same thing. East side, the same thing. So like Roseland is Little South Africa to us. Now, this is significant because I've been hearing some people's thoughts about why Blacktown is on the south side. It's on the south side because of its proximity to Midway Airport. And O'Hare is not even in Chicago, really. It's out there by Bensonville. So we have access to where everyone travels in and out if they flying, for the most part. That's important when you talk about tourism for Blacktown, so that's why it's there. But here's how we didn't leave no one out. All 20 black zip codes in Chicago have an African country link. It is our plan and our goal to have an African museum in all 20 Chicago zip codes. So Blacktown will have its unique ability to bring tourists in to learn about, the African experience, big picture. But then you'll go into East Garfield Park, into the place we turn into the Ghana Museum, and you'll learn specifically about Ghana. Then you'll go over in Auburn Gresham and learn about the specific museum for Egypt. And so no zip code in Chicago, black zip code, is left out with Blacktown. Please support Blacktown. Please donate to your $12 to what we're doing. We didn't leave anyone out. It's just so many components to this. I don't want to burden you down with too much information, but just know that even though Blacktown is on 63rd Street, we did not leave out no zip code in Black Chicago. All right, and each one of these zip codes, the museums will come as soon as the people start pulling their resources together, the $12, the $1 a month. All right, and to my Gary folks, it's all linked to Gary. Blacktown has the Underground Railroad coming to Broadway, so it's all tied together. No one is left out in this concept, you guys. That's why it's so massive, because there's so many parts. I'd be talking to you forever about all the components to it, but no one is left out. Thank you.